might as well for a couple of hundred quid there.
I think what we need to do is when it's finished.
Yeah, just do it there, just have a look. So what we're doing is we're going to have a casting workshop here at the school to start with. Everybody in the school, every single child in the school is going to get to do a casting, a pewter casting, and then we've got a specialist coming the next day to cast a new ferry bell. Now, as you probably ferry bell, yeah. The Creetown used to be called Ferry Town up until about 1850 or something, and that's what it was. It wasn't a town; it was just a point where you take the ferry to Wigtown or the ferry across the river. And we've picked up on the two sort of big stories in Creetown. One is the ferry and the bell that went with it, and the other story, which is the granite quarry, which everybody knows is a really important part of the legacy of the town. So we've taken this bell and we're going to cast a brand new ferry bell for Creetown. And it's going to be mounted, this is a sort of maquette, obviously it'll be made properly, but it's going to be mounted like this. As big as we can make it, with about 35 kilos of bronze. And that'll be mounted on this, on a properly made one of these, which is the carillon, okay? And all this language here then becomes meshed with the history and the language of the quarry, which can be imbued in. This is another model, which is the blondin. Now the blondins were part of the really important part of quarrying equipment. They're tall steel towers. They were made very much similar to this in construction, and they were called blondins after the famous French tightrope walker of that early period. And they had these cables that ran down, and cable cars that would take people and rocks to the faces that they would work on. Well, imagine these cables running off, many more cables running off obliquely, and there was this would be maybe 12 meters high, maybe 15 meters high. I know, it's an exciting story, isn't it? This is all good news. And
every place has a story.
Yeah. But this was very much a big part of the quarry industry throughout the country. It's not unique to Creetown. It's fascinating. And so there'd be a wheel up here that would drive this metal kind of cart. The people, it all looked terrifying. You'd sit in this cart and you'd be wheeled across the big, when you drive back up the road, you look to your left, you'll see the quarry. You'd be wheeled across this huge big hole in the ground and to the face and work on the rock itself. So it's more than just a sculpture. It's a bell tower, it's a flagpole, it's part of these two different heritages of the town brought together. And what's most important is it's made here in Creetown and it's about Creetown. So the flags are made by the people of Creetown, the bell is made, it's going to be forged, people can see that happen, and it becomes part of the living and rich, vibrant community that Creetown is.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's it, you got it. I think a little bit more practice and we'll get you down here for the opening.
Okay, so inside the moulds, I prepared them all, they're all the same. When you open it up, basically, we're going to pour the metal in here, it'll come down as a blank plaque, okay? So you can do whatever you want on your mould. You want to personalise it, you can put things on it, you can draw and scratch into it, you can write on it, you could press shapes into it.
6. Job. Number 7.
I'll do the moulds, yeah.
2.
Okay.
That's called the crucible. The little jar is called the crucible, and that's the furnace, is the oven sort of idea. What's been happening, all that air getting sucked into the bellows and through these pipes down into the furnace, okay? And the furnace there, it's all the oxygen's burning up, accelerating the burning, it makes the charcoal burn hotter and hotter and hotter. So if we kept on going, that would get to, well just now I think that's about 500 degrees. If we kept on going, it would get to 1,200 degrees.
No way.
Okay. Drop that in there. lock the crucible in the ring shank, okay, so it can't fall out.
Which is what the bell currently did that.
Okay. Up in the box. Stand up in the box. Stand up. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, the clear. Across. Down. Go forwards. Yep. Yeah. Okay, twist it a wee bit, lift it.
Is it like that?
Okay, turn round. That's it. Slow. Okay, open the clamps. Yep.
Wow.
Down. Okay, let's corner, okay? Just leave it. Let's put that. Tuck it in. Okay, quick pour on my side. To me. Okay. Ready?
What flames? That is.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Yeah.
It's getting closer.
Back! Get back!
No, back. Hold it into the sun. Okay. Right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hey!
Hey!
We're looking good. The line there. So it's going to be
What
75.
needs now is sandblasting, really. Yeah.
Whoa.
I thought you might get it. That looks good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, well done, man.